Our first task is to draw the box bottom, and here it is. It's 0.8 inches by 0.8 inches and then has a depth of 0.5 inches. So first thing we want to do is create the project. I've already created the box project because I've done this before, so I'm going to create a slightly differently named project. I'm going to call it box 1. Yours should be named box. Remember, always do this before you start a new project. So we're going to make a new part, and we're going to draw in the XY plane, and we're going to use the rectangle tool. We're going to constrain it to the origin, and it's going to be 0.8 by 0.5. Enter. And let's finish that and extrude inward 0.8. So I think this is our box bottom so far. Let's give it a color. I'm going to make that color purple. Now we're going to have to make a sketch on the bottom here. Project geometry. Now I'm going to use a new tool we haven't used before. It's up here on the modify panel. It's called the offset tool. And I'm going to offset a line from the perimeter of this square. So if I go and look at my part here, you can see that I need to come in by 1/8 of an inch, 0.125. So this interior square is 0.125 inches in from the outer square. That's going to be the inside of our box. So I'm going to click here. After I click the offset button, I'm going to pull in and put 0.125 in there. And it's a little difficult to see with the purple background, but I've got a square which is offset 0.125 from the perimeter. So I'm going to finish there and then extrude inward. I forgot how much. Let's go with 0.325. 0.325. And that should be our box. So I'm going to save this as box bottom underscore my name. I'm going to put a 1 on the end. Actually, I don't need the 1. I'll leave it there. Can't seem to get rid of this guy. Save. Now I'm going to make the drawing for that. New. Use our template. Skip all. Here I'm going to put in all caps box bottom. Assignment name is box period 46 12/04/2017. Initials. First thing we want to do is hit base. This is a little too small. I'm going to make it up to 2 by 1. I'm going to have the front, or the top I should say, of the part facing out, but it's going to be the front of our diagram, of our dimension drawing. Pull over here, left click over here, up here, over here, right click OK. I'm going to double click on the red here, click this button to make it shaded, and now I'm going to proceed to dimension this. First thing we want to do actually is go to the Manage tab, go to Styles Editor, go to, in the dimension area, open the plus sign, go to Default ANSI, and in the precision box, change that to 3.123 so that we can get precision to the thousandths of an inch. Go back to Annotate, choose Baseline, left click, left click, left click, left click, right click, continue, and pull up, left click, right click, create, and let's see if that matches. I think it does. And we're going to do the same thing. Baseline from here to here to here to here, right click, continue, pull out right there, right click, can create. Now I believe we just need to take care of the depth, and I'll say more about this dimension here. So how do we do that? Okay, from the top. So baseline from here to here to here, right click, continue, right click, continue, pull up. And we've got it sufficiently dimensioned. We don't need the top view, but I am keeping it in there, and I'll tell you why. Let me go ahead and dimension it first. So just click both sides there and pull out, and we get 0.550. That's what we should have. Okay. So the reason we want to over dimension this in a certain way is because we want to know how big this gap is in here, this width, because our top has to fit in there. And so we're adding this extra dimension for our convenience, but all these dimensions here should take care of everything. Well, that's the bottom of the box. Next we'll go to the top.